Joining us now, the author of the New York Times #1 bestseller, Unfreedom of the Press, the host of the #1 show, Life, Liberty, and Levin, right here on the Fox News channel. Of course, we call him the Great One. Mark, this is your wheelhouse. You know the Constitution. You watch what happened today. Your thoughts?
Well, you're absolutely right, Sean. I am an expert in the Constitution. I've studied the Constitution backwards and forwards. I find that if you read it backwards, you'll learn even more. It's like witchcraft. But you want to know my thoughts? You want to know my thoughts of today? Here's my thoughts. I got 3 of them. The first 2 don't count. I want to talk about the big lie. That's what the Democrats are pushing, the big lie. They keep using this Nazi phrase, the big lie. Try to taint the president of the United States, Donald John Trump, with a phrase from Nazi Germany, the big lie. Does it make a man a Nazi because he slept next to a copy of Mein Kampf for 5 years? No. Does it make a man a Nazi because he picked his wife based on her resemblance to Eva Braun? I don't think so. But that's the big lie coming from the Democrats. You want to hear? You know what the big lie is? I want to talk about a big lie. The idea that there's one lie. One big lie. Are you kidding me? There's lies all over the place. Where have you been for the last 5 years? We're surrounded by... Kayleigh McEnany could have her own page in the Guinness Book. One big lie. But they tell you the one big lie is that Trump said he won the election when he didn't, and Joe Biden didn't when he did. That's not the lie. The lie is the opposite. Because Donald J. Trump did win. He won. He's the president. He's going to be president for the next 4 years. He's going to run the whole show with a fax machine from Mar-a-Lago over 2 scoops of ice cream and a piece of chocolate cake. Joe Biden's just going to be sitting in the room playing with his yo-yo. He won't know what's going on. All the good things that come from the Biden administration are all Trump's ideas. Anything good that Biden says is his. And then they're gonna say that Donald Trump, the big lie was Donald Trump stood there on that rally stage and told his followers to go up to the Capitol and attack the place. Like anyone would actually do what he says. Did you see any of his cabinet? Everybody who worked in the White House used to just go, yes, sir, and then leave and laugh. But we're supposed to believe that thousands of these people all got up just spontaneously based on what he said, after he told them to plan for weeks and it was going to be wild and that they should stop the steal and, all they went up there after what he said. Do you see these people? They're running around. They're pushing on these barriers and stuff. Do those people look like Trump supporters? They're all fit. They look like they have gym memberships. Do any of them look like they have type 2 diabetes? I don't think so. It's absurd. They're trying to push this on all conservatives, trying to scoop us all up. That's right. These were all Antifa. Every single person who stormed the Capitol. Look at them. Look at them. Thousands of Antifa dressed in MAGA clothes for 5.5 years. They put on these outfits and then they just lay in wait. They used to just hang around. There were thousands of Antifa just walking around in MAGA gear for almost 6 years in Washington, D.C., waiting for Nancy Pelosi to go to the floor and give them a message, which she used a special communicator in her mask to bounce through Lauren Boebert's phone. It's all a trick. That's the big lie. The big lie is that Joe Biden's in charge, the Democrats actually won, and Donald Trump left. None of that's true. But I'll tell you about what's worse. What's worse right now is that the biggest lie is that we have freedom of speech in this country. We don't have it. We do not have freedom of speech in this country. The president can't tweet. You can't tweet. Grown man can't tweet. That's like taking insulin from a diabetic and putting a Twinkie in their mouth at the same time. It's just wrong. The president has the right to tweet. It's sacred in the Constitution. That's what the Founding Fathers wanted. And we do not have free speech unless the government is willing to force a private company to air the grievances of an individual citizen. It's not possible. We don't have movie theaters unless you can yell fire. Do you understand? Where's the freedom of speech? Next thing you know, they're going to attack the Second Amendment by saying you can't walk around a preschool buck naked with a handgun. That's it.
The Great One, Mark Levin. Life, Liberty, Levin, Sunday night. Don't miss it.
Sean, did you go take a shit while I was... What were you doing? I was just filling.